Konnichiwa. Today's daily devotional is for Wednesday, June the 17th, 2020, and it's called Strangely, a Tender Hand Outstretched Got Your Frustration. And I'm going to start with Romans 12:13. Contribute to the needs of the saints and seek to show hospitality. Okay, today Facebook reminded me of a beautiful moment I experienced on the bus in Jamaica, Queens, 3 years ago on June the 14th, 2017, that read, and I quote, "I just saw this old man standing up in front of me on the bus, struggling to close his umbrella and take off his backpack at the same time so he could sit, and he was getting frustrated like a toddler. So this teenager that was already seated directly across from him reached up his long arm and removed his backpack for him. The old man sat and shook the kid's hand. It was the sweetest thing ever, but it was funny too." Okay, unquote. These people were total strangers, and everyone on this crowded bus, including the adults like me, we saw this old man struggling, and only one person that was like the rest of us who were comfortable, had the power, and nothing to lose, offered to help free him from the pain and stress he was experiencing at that moment. He changed this entire course of that man's day. Okay? And I'm going to show you a picture of that. Okay? Elmo, enough. Let's move on. Can you believe it? Already I'm moving on. That brings me to Jeremiah 22:3. "Thus says the Lord, do justice and righteousness and deliver from the hand of the oppressor him who has been robbed. And do no wrong or violence to the resident alien, the fatherless and the widow, nor shed innocent blood in this place." Friday night, my son called me from his apartment in Brooklyn, and he wanted to say that he experienced something amazing in his home earlier that day. All right. He said he and his queen were just sitting at home lounging. You know, like LL says, "I want to lounge with you. I do what I gotta do." Okay, anywho, that's what they were doing. And they kept hearing people softly chanting, "Black Lives Matter," okay, from way out in the distance. And as the people got closer, the chanting got louder. "Black Lives Matter." So he finally got up out of, his bed or his couch, wherever he was, okay, and he looked out the window and he saw a sea of white people on bicycles. All right, they were all on bikes, and they were all just chanting those words. And he was so overwhelmed with emotion that he stepped outside his door to show his appreciation. And when he looked around the corner, he completely lost it. Okay, he saw that they were wrapped around blocks and blocks of just people, more people on their bicycles chanting this. Okay, so he just, he broke down just crying. He was sobbing, and I'm sure for the bikers that was just gratifying. Okay, all right. So this race of people that are strangers to racial profiling, but saw his struggle and were the only select few, like the rest of their race, who are living a comfortable life, have the power and nothing to lose, offered to help free him from the pain and stress he has been experiencing all of his life. They changed the entire course of that man's day. And they are helping shape the future for all of the Black race as a whole. They know that every one of their people are not going to understand and will still get out of hand. But because this is all of our home, they will continue to be brave and stand up against them to fight for equality on this so-called of the free land. Power thought. Take a stand from where you comfortably sit for your fellow man that's struggling but still won't quit, because we won't quit. Love you guys. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Do not wow out. Mwah.